What if you could totally change your relationship with money? Like, starting this year. Today, we're going to break down a simple step by step challenge that's designed to do just that. So, let me just ask you straight up, could you save 10,000 Rand in 1 year? I know it might sound like a huge number, right? But what if I told you there's a clear roadmap to actually make it happen? So, where's this roadmap coming from? Well, it's from this fantastic guide, a simple, realistic month by month plan made specifically for beginners. And the best part? No complicated financial jargon, just clear, doable steps. Okay, let's dive into this. Okay, so here's how we're going to tackle this. First up, we'll look at the full 12-month plan. Then, we'll break it down quarter by quarter, from building your foundation all the way to finishing strong. And to wrap it all up, we'll get into the key principles that make the whole thing work. All right, here it is. The whole map for the entire year laid out right in front of you. What's really cool about this is look at that save column. It's not the same amount every single month. It starts small and then it builds. See those jumps in June, November, and December? This plan was designed with real life in mind, which means it's flexible enough for you to ramp things up when you can. So, where do we even start? Well, this whole journey kicks off in quarter 1, and it's all about creating the right habits. We're not talking about massive sacrifices here, we're talking about laying a really solid foundation for the rest of the year. Okay, January. You start with a totally manageable R500. But the real key here, you gotta treat your savings just like a bill. It's not optional. Then in February, you hunt down one recurring expense you can cut. It's all about making small, smart changes. And remember the motivation here. Progress feels better than perfection. Then comes March, and you make it even easier on yourself by automating your savings. This is a total game changer because you're basically taking willpower out of the equation. And just look at that. Wow. After only 3 months, you've already put away R1200. This is that first big aha moment. You've built momentum, and you've proven to yourself that, yeah, you can totally do this. Okay, now we're rolling into quarter 2. Those habits you started building are beginning to feel second nature, and this is where we really start to see that savings balance grow. So April is all about a little financial spring cleaning. Take a look at your bills. Is there one you can renegotiate? May is about building a separate emergency fund. That's what gives you real peace of mind. And June? June is a big one. It's your mid-year check-in. You're going to save 1,000 Rand this month, look back at your progress, and celebrate. And why? Because, as the guide puts it, you're halfway there. Keep going. And would you look at that? We're halfway through the year, and you've hit 3,000 Rand. That progress bar is seriously climbing now. All those small, consistent steps from the first quarter have perfectly set you up for this bigger leap. All right, get ready, because now we're hitting quarter 3. This is the acceleration phase. Your habits are locked in, and it's time to level up your strategy and really start boosting those savings. So, in July, the focus shifts to boosting your income. Is there a hobby or a skill you could turn into a little side hustle? August is all about spending smarter, things like planning your meals or using rewards apps. And in September, you invest in yourself by reading a personal finance book. This isn't just a chore, it's about upgrading your entire financial mindset. And the motivation here is so powerful. Growth fuels confidence. And boom, by the end of September, you've hit R6,000. I mean, you're way past the halfway mark now. That R10,000 goal, it's not some distant dream anymore. It's right there. You can almost touch it. All right, deep breath. This is it, the home stretch. Quarter 4 is all about navigating those end-of-year hurdles, like the holidays, and locking in your success for good. You're playing offense now. In October, you get way ahead of that holiday spending by setting a budget early. In November, as you aim for a big R1,500 deposit, you also pause and take a moment for gratitude, to look back at how far you've come. That's huge. And then in December, you hit that final R1,500, you review your incredible year, and most importantly, you celebrate. And there it is. Goal met. 10,000 Rand saved. This isn't just a full progress bar, people. This is a monument to a whole year of focus, discipline, and smart choices. Seriously, what a moment of triumph. But this whole journey, it was about so much more than just hitting a number, right? So let's zoom out for a second, away from the monthly steps, and really look at the core ideas that made all this possible. When you boil it all down, this entire challenge really proves 3 big things. First, consistency is king. It totally beats intensity. Small, regular actions are way more powerful than big, drastic ones you can't stick with. Second, the system, automating, tracking, and reviewing, is what keeps you on track. It makes the good decisions the easy decisions. And third, celebrating your progress is what keeps you in the game. It's fuel. And I really want to leave you with this one final thought, which comes straight from our source material. This whole thing, this challenge, it's not really about what you have to give up. It's all about what you stand to gain: freedom, security, and the power to create real opportunities for the future that you actually want.